Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. Yes, that's me. Wait, I'll better mute my whole thing that's going on here. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? I can hear myself. I bet you can hear me too. If I can hear myself, that probably means you can hear me too. I just did this spontaneously. I didn't really announce this in advance or anything. I feel like the live streams that I do spontaneously are always the best. That's how it goes. Spontaneous streams are always the best streams. I'm here because I quickly just want to share a few things. I don't even have much time. I need to go soon and pick up my son. But I quickly want to get a few things off my chest while they are there. Later, I will maybe come back in the following days and make another live stream to give some updates. The issue is, for weeks now, I have been wanting to go live again because I didn't go live ever since, childbirth and my wife's sickness, my sickness. Everything has been kind of weird since then. I have been wanting to go live and clarify a few things, but I just don't really find time. It's just hanging there all the time. And whenever I feel like I want to work, I go back and take care of our newborn child, which is very beautiful. But yeah, here I am. I just wanted to do this quickly. I want to say one thing, which is today's video that I published, which is why Islam is definitely wrong, is I think one of my most crucial, one of my most important videos. If you haven't, please go and watch that. I will include that in my must-watch list. I will promote it as one of the most important videos on this channel. I think it is one of the most crucial videos, and I'm glad that I have started off the year with such a video. Another thing is, I mentioned before, next week I will finally make my video on Muhammad Hijab, the end of Muhammad Hijab, which is a video that I really kind of stalled and didn't really want to go into for the moment because I was dealing with other things. But I will get back to it next week. It will be huge. And with that, I will be coming back and going into a lot of stuff for this year. I have shared some of my plans in my community tab where I am a little bit active, and I will also make a follow-up video in which I will share a lot of great plans. Now, back to the topic of this video, because I don't really have much time. I will interact a little bit. Apology. I'm sorry. This is not a joke video. I know I loved that. I loved making that joke video, my apology. But this is not a joke video. This is not one of those. I just want to get this off my chest. I really want to express a few things. I don't know if many of you have been following what's been going on recently with the whole ex-Muslim community, Zara K, and this and that. I made a video about Zara K initially to support her. Then I made a brief video in which I announced that I denounced that support and renounced that support and deleted that video. Then I made a community post in which I basically explained that I have been fooled and tricked into supporting her cause. Then I deleted that community post too. I just want to say, lately I've been kind of, a little bit insensitive. I said this on Twitter too. I have been insensitive, hasty, cynical, a little bit arrogant. I didn't really pay close enough attention to people's problems, haven't had the patience to listen to them very much because a lot has happened in my family, with me lately. Right now, I'm extremely busy. I can hardly ever pay attention to what's going on. So with everything that was happening with Zara K, I was trying to support her because I thought she needed help. Then I got upset with certain details in her campaign and with how she was handling things. I still am upset and I still am disappointed with how she was handling things. I still am disappointed with how people in her campaign treated others and treated information. I am disappointed with people who opposed her and started a big vendetta, a fight. But most importantly, I'm also disappointed with my own reaction to that whole stuff. For those who don't know what's going on, Zara K is an ex-Muslim activist who recently went to her home country, Tanzania, where she was detained. Initially, it was said that she was detained for blasphemy charges. Then it turned out that blasphemy charges don't even exist in Tanzania, and she was actually detained for other charges, including her citizenship, her criticism of the president of Tanzania, and other matters. Sorry. And some people came out expressing just disappointment about that campaign because some misleading information was shared. And when I saw those things, I jumped in and became incredibly hostile and cynical toward her and her campaign, and basically said to all the ex-Muslims and ex-Muslim communities, be ashamed of yourselves, stop using the ex-Muslim label and act like you're oppressed, or stop being active and this and that. The issue is I usually don't get very much into drama because I feel like even when it concerns Muslim apologists and all that, you might see that I usually don't make any videos about current drama. I only talk about it when, for example, David Wood invites me to talk with him about stuff, then I just do it. I don't get into drama very much because I feel like when drama starts, everyone wants to jump in as quickly as possible and pick a side and express their opinion. Often people do it hastily, without listening properly, without reflecting, without having much empathy and understanding for the other side, and then end up doing wrong things and saying stupid stuff. Just like them, I jumped into this drama recently and said a lot of stupid things. And I don't know, I noticed just that I have recently done that a lot. I have attacked ex-Muslims. I made several posts attacking ex-Muslims in general. I don't know why I did that. I just kind of felt like I was disappointed with ex-Muslims in general and how ex-Muslims often act and talk in public. And I was basically telling ex-Muslims, hey, stop playing the victim all the time, this and that. And then later I reflected and I thought, what the hell am I doing? Why am I treating people this way? I should understand people more. Then I started attacking the atheist community, basically saying, hey, atheist community, Western atheists are idiots. They don't care about us and this and that. Then I started attacking Zara K and all that. And all the time I was aware that I was being extremely insensitive and just hostile and terrible toward people. But I also felt like I don't really have the time to sit down and realize that I'm doing something wrong. Then recently my wife kind of sat down with me and said, hey, you have been acting, not very well, not like you. And then I sat down and thought, hey, what the hell? What am I doing? So then I apologized yesterday on Twitter, deleted a bunch of tweets, deleted a bunch of posts. And yeah, I basically just want to get that off my chest. I wanted to do this in form of a video, but I think if I just make a stream like this and get this off my chest, it will be easier for me. Because when I record a video, I might just not be as direct and natural as I am right here sitting in front of you and talking to you about this stuff. It just happens. It's human nature. I want to express one more thing. I don't want to apologize to Muslims, Muslim apologists, and all that. I don't apologize for any of that stuff, for how I treat Islam, how I talk about Islamic values and this and that. I don't apologize for any of that. I'm not even being half as harsh as they are with me. But due to the nature of everything that I'm doing, because I'm dealing with extremely hostile people, and because I'm constantly dealing with attacks and insults and doxing attempts and people that say stuff like you should be executed, I might occasionally lose my temper and occasionally reacting to them the way they act toward me. And I mentioned this phrase by Nietzsche recently several times because I read it recently again, and it impacted my thinking a little bit. And the phrase was something like, those who deal with monsters should make sure that they do not turn into monsters themselves, because if you look into an abyss, the abyss also looks into you. And I thought, man, that phrase is pretty profound. And I realized how I myself often deal with monsters that I think are monsters because they are motivated to be monsters by the ideology and the beliefs that they defend. But in dealing with them and in constantly dealing with brutal insults, attacks, personal attacks against me, my family, threats and this and that, I start getting desensitized to violent speech, to harassment and this and that. And then at some point, I start talking to them in their language. And that's just not me. That was never me. People who know me personally know that I'm not somebody who fights with others. I don't fight with people. I'm not somebody who fights. When there is conflict, I might express my disagreement about things, but then I just, go away, come back and say, hey, it's all good. I understand you make mistakes. I make mistakes. That's normally how I handle things. And on here online, it just looks very much like often that it just very, very often looks like I'm totally after the fight and the blood and the hate and this and that. And that's just the complete opposite of what I always want to be. And I don't know, maybe I'm just doing this right now to kind of to speak to myself and remind myself of how I want things to be. I don't know, maybe I'm just apologizing to myself right now and to you at the same time. So that is basically going on. Yeah. So in that regard, there might have been people, even from people from among you, people who have supported me and who have expressed their criticism of me when they thought I did something wrong, and then I reacted in harsh ways to them. It did happen. I remember on Twitter, for example, that I reacted in very harsh, very disrespectful, very rude ways to people who just expressed some criticism, and I really don't want to be that way. So if I break hearts, if I cause harm, if I do any of that stuff, I really sincerely apologize. That's never my intention. It never should be my intention. It would disgust me to. It would really disgust me to know that that is how I am in public. I don't want to be like that. I don't imagine such a world to be the world that I desire to live in. And yeah, that's it. Nevertheless, I will come back to certain personal matters, personal fights, and the first of those will be the fight with this Mohammed Hijab guy that I will get back to. I will publish a video next week, which will be the end of Mohammed Hijab, which I name so because that's how he talks to people, because he constantly attacks people, because he's a pretty horrible human being. And the aim there is to completely break down his horrible behavior, his flaws, the flaws in his beliefs, how unreliable and incompetent he is, how his supporters should distance themselves from him, and so on. I will go into different apologists. And while doing all that, I will reiterate again and again that I'm always here expecting Muslim apologists who have some sincere disagreements and criticism of my work. I forgot how I started the sentence, but I am here and I will always accept it if such people want to come to me and want to debate me in public. The conditions are very clear. We can debate online. This is 2021. We can debate online on a third-party platform that neither belongs to me nor to them. We can have a moderator that is neutral, who perfectly takes care of all the rules. We debate together whether Islam is the truth or whether there are mistakes in the Quran, and so on. These are certain topics. I'm always open to that. I'm always open to having respectful debates. Sadly, they are not. And I don't even care. I don't even care about these debates. I only care about them because they talk about me. And then I think, hey, if you want to talk about me, why don't we sit down and have a debate? Otherwise, I don't care. I don't see them as representatives of Islam. Islam is its own representative, and I am dealing with Islam itself without getting to all these people. So, yeah, that is pretty much what's going on. Hindu historian said your debate with Nader Ahmed was so funny. It was, And you know what, Hindu historian, Nader Ahmed contacted me a while ago and said, "Hey, uh, in our debate, I was very disrespectful. That wasn't me. I would like to have another debate with you in which I will also apologize to the public for how I acted. What do you say?" And I said, "Fine, okay, let's have a debate. Since no one else is coming for the debate, I'll just debate you again." So we agreed, and we will have a debate. I will have a debate on the scientific mistakes of the Quran with Nader Ahmed on February 4th. 2 p.m. Central Time on the channel of Aaron Ra, who will be again happy to host this debate. Yeah, some people say, why do you debate him? It was ridiculous. But I mean, how could it possibly be harmful to have a debate? I would love to have debates with these people. I would love to have a debate with the same person 5 times, 50 times. It doesn't matter. I'm open to these debates, and I think it will be nice. Yeah, it will be nice. So that debate will definitely happen. Shallow HD said, "Is this a joke? Did he say I'm a Christian? What are you talking about? I didn't say that." I didn't say that. There are Christians here in the live stream, atheists, ex-Muslims, Hindus, whoever, as it always has been. I appreciate that. I don't identify with any belief or disbelief, and that's all that is. I'm still the same. So yeah, just a few things as said off the top of my chest. Is that how you say it? Why can't I see these past live chats? Damn. There were super chats. I wanted to quickly react to those super chats. Ghost Bunny became a member of the channel and became a prophet. Thank you so much, Ghost Bunny, and welcome to the channel. Animal said in a super chat, "Don't worry, Ridvan. Sometimes the truth needs to be told harshly in order for people to hear it. We all love you, AP." Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just not very often a harsh guy. I sometimes am sarcastic and then am harsh sarcastic. And then afterwards, I regret doing that. That's what I do. I give a harsh response to somebody, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that." Yeah, such a weakling. You weaklings. It's Raneem made a super chat without adding any comment. I appreciate that very much. Spider the Ateo made a super sticker, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't see any other past super chats, but if I can go back to them somehow, I might go back and try to read them. If I can, let me see. Manage. Yeah, so that is pretty much all I want to say. I will again make another. Okay, here I see. C. Grace made a super chat and said, "We appreciate you, AP." Thank you so much. I appreciate you too, really. Hindu historian said in a super chat, David Wood has been demonetized. What? David Wood has been demonetized? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Why didn't you tell me anything? Okay, I don't know about that at the moment. I have to check that, get some information about that. If he has truly been demonetized, if his channel has been demonetized, that's horrible. That's disgusting. But yeah, I will deal with that, and if so, come together with him and talk about this. That's horrible if that is true. Oh, he's here. David, you're here. David, have you been demonetized? Fully? Has your channel been demonetized? What the hell? David Wood has been demonetized. Okay, David, let's go live. I don't know if you have time tonight, but let's go live tonight, tomorrow, whenever you're available, and talk about this. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, seriously. Act 17 apologetics. Yes, so that's Abdullah Samir, me, and Rob Christian. Do the math. So I guess I'm next then. Well, to be honest, I don't really depend on YouTube monetization. It's pathetic. Most of my videos don't get monetized anyway. But when people make super chats, that kind of adds some support to the channel. When people become members, that adds something to the channel. Other than that, you can't trust YouTube's monetization system anyway. But yeah, I realized earlier today, I received a notification which said that my memberships on David Wood's channel have been paused. And I thought, what the hell happened? And I was wondering if that is the case. And now that you say that, okay, well, let's talk, David. Let's go live together and talk about that on my channel if you want to. My channel is always open to you. It's because you're white. That's why. That's the problem. It's because you're white. That's why you get demonetized for saying, for doing things and saying things that are much milder than what I say. That's the problem here. It's your white privilege that gets you demonetized, David. Well, Ghost Bunny made a super sticker with a heart. I appreciate it. Garlic, the original Super Saiyan, made a super chat without adding any comments. Yeah, YouTube doesn't have the hikmah. Anyway, so that's horrible, man. I don't know. It's completely disrupted all my thoughts right now. I don't know what to say about that. Really, let's talk, David. Let's go live together and talk about that. That's just so stupid, man. So stupid. There are people here on YouTube who say that they agree people should be executed for their religious beliefs, for their choices, for their speech, for their opinions, this and that. People who agree that people should be killed for making cartoons, people who say horrible stuff. And they are here on Twitter, they have on YouTube, they have check marks, they are monetized. You can become members of their channel. You can send super chats to them. Their videos play ads, and here we are basically criticizing this religion for being like that, for being violent and inhuman like that. And we are the ones who get demonetized. What the hell is wrong with you people, man? What is wrong with you dumb morons? Seriously, what is wrong with you idiots? It's not just YouTube. It's not just their fault. It's not just the fault of these corporations. It's not just the fault of these social media platforms. It's our fault. It's our fault. It's the fault of us, of our societies, of our Western society, of people here in the West. It is our fault. It is our stupidity, our idiotic, moronic, apathetic attitude. That's what it is. We let people in the middle of London say stuff like, hey, people who leave Islam should be executed in an ideal state, and we are proud of that. We let them say that without any consequences, without any responses at all. We let the police tell us that they can say that because they are very passionate about their speech. We let people say stuff like that, and we don't overreact. We don't get any proper reactions. We don't get reactions from human rights activists, from stupid hypocritical leftists, from these corporations, whoever it is. We let them get away with stuff like that. Nobody reacts. Nobody cancels them or kicks them out of these platforms. Nobody does anything. But then we come and simply say, hey, this religion is violent, which is why we should reject this religion. And we are then being beaten. We are then being defeated by these platforms. And everybody is just so quiet about this hypocrisy. That is what we are doing. This is not the fault of these corporations. This is the fault of our civilization, of our societies, of our Western people. I don't even know if I want to really rant about this even further. I'm going to say things that I shouldn't be saying. But yeah, you see how there is Islamophobia in the West? How there's so much Islamophobia in the West, and so much racism, so much hate in the West, so much bigotry. You see how people can't even properly exercise their Islamic religion, how they're being discriminated against and persecuted and all that. See, so terrible, isn't it? So terrible, so horrible, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to leave. Seriously, I need to pick up my son anyway. I'm very much busy with that stuff, very much busy with personal stuff, with family stuff. But I'm getting back. I've posted a major video today. I'm going to post some major videos next week, and so on. 2019 was a horrible year for me. Some of you who have been following me for quite a while know it. I was thinking that 2020 will be a great year for me. I will get my stuff together and do great work. And then Sadly, COVID and all that stuff came along, and 2020 became a strange year. Things didn't really go as planned. But hey, this year, unless a nuclear war starts, everything will be good, and I will I will do a lot of things that I have on my mind, and I will come back and make some announcements next week. I have some great plan, great, fantastic plan, which I will go through with. I'm writing a book, which I was working on 2 years ago and then just left like that. I am getting back to that as I am preparing some huge major videos, some big projects. I'm taking notes all the time, adding those notes to my book notes, which I already started the beginning of it. I determined its title. I have very much an outline of the chapters and how long each chapter will be, what I will be going into, what I will put my emphasis on, how it will end, and all of that. It will consist of 10 to 12 chapters. Will be a good book, something that nobody has ever written before, somebody that will be the first of its kind. And I will hopefully have that finalized by the end of the year and hopefully be able to publish that as soon as possible. That will be only one of many that I have planned. It will be a physical book. It will have I will make sure to make digital versions of it, to make an audio version of it. I'm at the same time working on some smaller booklet that I would also maybe plan while I'm working on that. More stuff will come, but I will announce all that stuff. I just came here for a very short time. I'm also writing my own Quran. I'm not, but I always thought it would be a nice idea to write my own holy book to make it better. You know, my own values in a book that is lyrically written like the Quran, but a book that is not as stupid as the Quran. A book that you can actually read, follow through, that you can actually turn and stay on topic instead of page one. This fruit is very good. Jews are very bad. When you go into your house, take your shoes off. Christians suck. When you go to war, do this and this. No, my book wouldn't be like that. My book would be a good book that actually sticks to one topic on one page. Okay, I'm going to leave. I just love going live. That's why I can never leave when I am live. But finally, before I leave, super chat by Jade Michaela. Without any comment, I appreciate it. And finally, Julian Buzdor made a super sticker which says number 1. Okay, I could read it. Fantastic. I am leaving. Have a good day and stay away from the thing. That's how I will say Islam from now on. I will say the thing so that I don't get demonetized. Okay, stay away from Islam, the horrible, horrible religion Islam. Stay away from it. Stay away from the horrible religion Islam. See you. Bye.